Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 11 of The Simpsons Hit and Run. In the previous episode we finished up at level 5 with a poo. We started off with the mission, This Little Piggy, where we followed some donuts to Chief Wiggum, who in turn led us to Snake. And with his advice, after helping him out with some chores, namely collecting garbage downtown and also destroying an armoured car for him, which, you know, I don't feel like is really community service, but it is what it is, points us towards the museum to find some dodgy dealings going on there. So we joined Bart to destroy the curator, take his key and find out what was going on there. And we found out that Kang and Kodos, the aliens of the Simpsons universe, were actually using the tainted cola to make people do stupid things so they could film them as part of a reality TV show they were putting out into space. So yeah, typical Simpsons craziness. Now, before we start off with our things for today, you saw at the start of, or the end of last episode, we were in a terrible place considering how many coins we had. We were literally in, I think we might have just about reached about 100 coins, but we were in double figures for the most of it because of how expensive things were getting. At the moment I'm at 5,024 coins, which took a lot of grinding, I'll tell you that. I totalled up for all of the remaining outfits and cars in the game, we need 6,600, and with all the vending machines and boxes we get to destroy in both levels, we should be able to reach that tally with what we've got so far. But how I did it, basically I force failed this first mission. I think it's 6 times or 8 times you've got to do it, and it will give you the option to skip. So I then used that to fast travel, or mission warp, sorry, to Getting Down with the Clown, which as you can see is right outside of Krusty-Lu Studios. So there was a vending machine here, I accidentally destroyed it at some point, but you can get a couple of hits out of that. And then in here, it's exactly the same as it was in level 3. I did the same with a couple of, well, there were 4 boxes that, again, I destroyed 2 of them by accident because the hit ratio is quite hard to detect sometimes. When I'm trying to hit a vending machine, it'll hit another box for the 3rd time and destroy it. But yeah, I was just basically doing a run around these and then mission warping back to mission number 2. But then I could just obviously go straight back to going to the loo, so we've not lost any progress or anything like that. But yeah, that's where that is. So we're going to do a little bit of exploration around the town area. Basically, all missions bar the last one actually take you straight to the next one. So they follow quite a linear pattern. So we're going to have to go out of our way to clear out areas. So I'm probably going to try and get up to the, not up to and including the area in the Noiseland Arcade, you know, basically up to Squidport, done before we kick off this mission, and that will include the bonus mission because that's quite nearby. So, hope that's easy enough for you guys to understand. But I don't think there are any new gags this time. In fact, many of the things are at the same place as was in level 3. Just take out the wasp before it starts being a nuisance. Oh. The nuisance anyway, thank you. Oh, you... I hate it when it does that. They just get a little bit out of the way. Oh, it's gone down there now. What are you doing that for? Come on, stop messing me around, will you? Come on, come over here. Come over here, I can hit you. Oh, he's an absolute rascal, this one, isn't he? There you go, that's quite enough of that. Honestly. Never had so much bleeding work. Okay. That's that done. Make sure just to grab the Gaga Wally Weasels. Yep, exactly the same. Before we leave, got to make sure we pop into the Android's dungeon, because I believe other than us actually buying the outfits, we're not actually going to go in there at any point. But whilst there's a big car here, the itchy and scratchy thing, we're going to use this to get this card up here. I don't believe there's any other way to do it rather than just find a tall vehicle to jump off. So, get that. So I'll have a look at that card before I forget. That is from Three Men and a Comic Book, purchased by Bart, Milhouse and Marty for $100. The ensuing fight over ownership resulted in the valuable comic book being just reduced to a tattered, destroyed mess. So that's Radioactive Man issue number 1. I believe that's from the very first episode of the second series. Oh, hang on, we've just done better. Going to the Android's Dungeon. I think I actually owned season 2 on video way back in the day, and I believe that episode was the first one on there, so it could be. But yeah, these two gags are the same, so make sure you got that. But you can't get the collector card token from over here. You've got to go back to level 3 to do that, but don't have to worry about that for a few episodes yet. I'm going to get the first outfit already. We've seen Bart's first outfit the first time he came around, so we'll just get Hugo, which is from one of the Trios of Horror episodes. It's his twin, who they assume to be the evil conjoined twin, because Dr. Hibbert said that there was an evil and a good Bart, and so they thought they had the bad one locked up in the attic, but it turned out that Bart was in fact the evil one and Hugo was the good one. But obviously those aren't canon because of the fact that it was a Trios of Horror episode. But it's a cool little nod anyway. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Close. Alright, let's go and talk to Snake. Again.
Hey, Snake.
Hey, kid dude, what's up?
I'm looking for a wheelman.
Tempting. Tell you what, dude, I just walked out of Springfield prison, but if you clear up a few loose ends for me, I will help you.
Cool, a chance to use my petty thug training.
Groovy. First up, Wiggum is keeping the evidence from my trial in his car. Snatch it, and they have got nothing on me. Ha ha.
Ha ha. Milking the pigs helps Snake tie up some loose ends to destroy Chief Wiggum's car and collect the evidence. Now, as you can see, it is a destructor mission. Oh, never mind, too late. I was going to say I'm going to just swap it out for Campbell for Homer, but we should be okay with this one. Well, I'll say that. So far he's doing very well to evade my hits.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Oh dear.
All right. You better run.
Oh my word. Oh, some more damage to himself than I have.
I just know I'm gonna be blamed for this.
No kidding.
Ah, yeah. Legally sanctioned violence. Ain't it sweet?
Thank God for Wiggum's clumsy driving. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, no, 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 no. No, you don't. No, you don't. Come back here. I'm also going through Squidport now, so I'm most likely going to get screwed. In terms of hit and run.
Oh man, this sucks.
I don't think this has ever taken me this long. I've never really come past Squidport.
Oh man, this sucks.
Should have probably preferred a little bit better for the
Oh yeah, baby.
a better vehicle. I might do that on the way back actually, because we do have to destroy another vehicle. Fortunately, it's taken us so far away from Snake's place. Oh god! Right, okay, we're at Squidport. We're at Squidport. Calm down. There's no need to get angsty. Try and avoid causing hit and run. Kind of want to hold on to these coins that I've well earned. It took me about an hour worth of grinding to do that. I was tempted to go for the full 6,600 that I needed, but when I got to about 5,000 and I'd ended up destroying half of the boxes I was using by accident, I was like, you know what, we can probably survive with that. So let's just get out the Cabot for Homer. I'll definitely be a lot more valuable in this mission. Alright, stop.
Okay, that's one smacked up pork bag.
Oh, yes, I am a free man again. Now, let's get a little venture capital, shall we? I hear Fat Tony is totally paying big bucks for every milk truck that gets smashed up. Lord knows why, but he's the kingpin, apparently.
Okay.
It's time for some road rage.
I think this is linking to one of the gags that I saw in level 2 when he had like the rat's milk thing on top of the downtown hideout. But sure.
That was expensive.
Oh my word. Well, that was fun. Oh my giddy Ann, everyone's getting my way. Hopefully this one is a bit slower. I'm moving towards Snake, so
Woo, nice one.
at the very least
Asphalt eaters.
should finish up pretty close to it. To the Snake anyway, so we don't have to travel miles.
Whoa, wicked.
Turned it in, although he seems to speeding up now. I think he's caught on.
My butt hurts. That was totally awesome.
Oh dear.
Whoa, wicked.
Oh, don't spin, dude. I thought you were going to go up the steps. Oh, go on, hit the wall, hit the wall. And take no damage whatsoever. You know, that old malarkey. How is this being so difficult? There we go. Smoking at last. Oh, get out of the way, fools. Oh, God. I don't really want to get him out of the area, but he somehow managed to avoid that entire wall and just spin right out onto the road. Never seen such a good bleeding driver. Oh, damn.
Whee!
That really couldn't have gone much worse. I guess I can intercept him on the way back round, but I'm going to have to go back round. Come here, you.
That didn't break my memory card.
Still not destroyed.
Never lose it too often.
How in? Thank you very much. My God, that was the cab over Homer as well. That's practically the best tough vehicle we've got so far. I mean, we've got tougher, but in terms of matching speed and that, that's our best bet. Alright, done your bleeding dirty work.
Okay, dude, here's the deal. You need me, you just call my service, and I will be there. Later, dude.
Later, dude. And with that, we finally unlocked the Bandit. It says Little Bandit, it's just called the Bandit, which is basically what we use during Quick Car Show. We've seen plenty of times. Though I don't think we're going to need a tough vehicle for the time being. So hang on, for in here. So it's 4, 4, 5. 4.5, 4. That actually works out better. Alright, we'll use the Bandit for now then.
Okay.
Get out of the way.
I need you to act as a character witness for the next one. Hey, it's totally
God.
not supposed to happen.
Okay,
Chicks love it when I do this.
so I believe, yeah, we've got our street race over here, the circuit race, which is actually pretty tricky this time.
Hey, Nelson, how's work been?
I'm not allowed to beat anyone while I'm on the job. That takes some getting used to.
Alright,
3, 2, 1, whoa!
so it's Homer and his level 7 default vehicle, which is actually pretty good in all departments. Now thankfully this car is a little bit faster than the default one, so maybe that might make this a little easy. Because I think every time I've done it in the Ferrari, which is the non-copyright version of Ferrari. But yeah, we've got a pretty decent lead. You're usually either neck on neck or he's ahead of you, and you've got to rely on him making mistakes to cut ahead. I mean, he did make a mistake at the start when he went flying in the air, but it's not usually enough. Don't get my hopes up too much so far, because the handling of this car, it says it was 4.5, but it is a bit tiring corners. Oh, we've actually got quite a decent lead on him now. Okay, I shall release my breath a little. Not a lot though. Oh dear.
Like, no.
Oh, like no indeed. Oh dear. Oh, and he's screwed it again. He's going too fast right corners is what he is. Alright.
Regular Lance Murdoch, Bart. Without the full body cast, of course.
Give it time. Alright, that was so
Alright, cool.
cool.
That's that out of the way. Now there is another race just at the outside of the casino on the exterior. Sorry, on the round back, basically on the road leading down to Squid
I
Ball.
remember this being here
But we'll
before.
probably leave that for now. We'll just clear up this last little area. Maybe, in fact, you know what, we might do it. Because I want to, as part of clearing up the collectibles, I want to get that card that's in the middle of the run-up, which will take us down there anyway. So it should be something on the way back up. I don't really want to risk. Oh dear. I might as well have risked it.
So very.
We've got some non-respawning coins on there, and I want those as well. Alright, yeah, those the lost coins will have disappeared by now, but that's okay, that's what we did coin grinding for. I'm sorry if you come to the realisation that you're going to have to do that. I mean, you could always come back to them at the end of level 7, but you still won't have enough coins. There's not enough coins at that level to... Probably not even enough in that level to afford the things of that level. Never mind for the ones at level 6.
Jump to light speed.
Let's see, right, so we've done round here.
This town is going to pay for this.
So hopefully we can reach it, don't overshoot it. Yes, got it. Nice. Bort license plate, which is from Itchy and Scratchy Land, I believe. That's the one. The most popular personalised license plate available at the Itchy and Scratchy Land's gift shop. Bart is nowhere to be found. That's from Season 6. Okay, so this entrance is where we'll draw the line. And we'll hit... So, I think the only thing we've got left... We've got a vending machine over there, but the
Millhouse, still working for the man, I see.
time trial.
Decided to buckle under and accept it. The money I earned goes towards my dad's child support payments.
Okie dokie.
3, 2, 1.
This is only 2 laps, though it's a little bit longer. But thankfully, yeah, the Bandit so far is proving its worth in terms of these races. So it's all good. It's never been one that's caused me too much trouble, unless you have really bad luck with the with hitting things and stuff. Oh. Like that, you know.
Dust eaters.
I think the increased speed of the car should make up it in terms of time. Alright, that's for 1 lap. Should be good.
Whee!
Yeah, mindless destruction.
Yeah. Right. Hit it.
Not the detailing.
Oh dear.
Chicks love it when I do this. I'm
Okay.
gonna mess you up.
Bit tighter in terms of time left than I was expecting, but not terrible. Still gonna be able to do it.
It's just barely a pass, even under our low standards, Bart.
Good enough for me.
I am the king!
Yay. I was expecting a bit more of a time save, but it's no biggie. Let's just grab these last couple of vending machines and then we'll mission walk back to a poo. Start up the missions proper.
Sweet acceleration.
Alright. Cool. So, starting up with going to the loo. Hello.
Apu, you've got to help me warn Krusty about this alien plot and thus save the good people of Springfield.
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot speak English. I only speak Hindi.
But you're speaking English now.
Yes, I learned these words phonetically.
Well, you're just scared of being vaporized by the space monsters.
Up, down, go hot dog, butter my undershirt, blah, blah, blah.
Sure thing.
Otto man, I need a ride.
No can do, little dude. I gotta round up these other little dudes and get them to Krusty-Lu for the studio tour.
That's where I need to go. Step on it, Otto.
Okay. Right after I drop these kids off at Krusty-Lu.
Otto, I just said that.
All right. Stop hassling me, midget Abraham Lincoln.
Alright, go into the loo, collect all the kids and get to Krusty-Lu Studios before Krusty leaves. So, I think this is actually generally one of the hardest levels in terms of missions. This one is a bit medium.
Oh, I shouldn't enjoy this so much.
It's not too tricky, I mean, when you're not completely missing the kids. Seems the acceleration's just completely gone from this buzz. But I think the only mission I can really say is easy in this level is the 5th mission, I believe. And it's generally well regarded that mission 6 is one of the, if not the hardest mission in the game. I think it's sort of often comes up as number 2 to the very last mission in the game, which you'd sort of expect to be tricky. But I personally think that mission 6 of this level is the hardest in the game.
Are you even watching the road?
Even watching the kids? Come on, we're driving past them all the time. It's you who's driving. Okay. Right, we should be able to do that. It's the Krusty-Lu's just round the corner. Yeah, pretty easy mission. Like, for this level standard.
How about a hard one next time?
Okay, that's it.
Oh yeah, I totally rule.
Yeah, we totally rule. Okay, I'm just going to move straight on with the next couple of missions just so we can get our quota up
Barney,
for
where's
this
Krusty? I have
episode.
to warn him.
Krusty's not here, little Homer. He's down at the Squid Port, doing a promo for this new Buzz Cola.
But that's the cola the aliens are using to control all human behavior.
Control human behavior? No beverage could do that. Oh no, I haven't had a duff in 2 hours. My life is over.
But I have to get to Krusty before the limo does.
And I have to stay here and go through the DTs.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, getting down with the clan. Find Krusty's limo to find Krusty. Talk to Krusty before his limo picks him up.
Simpson at your
I've got to be
service.
quick here,
Let's hit the
because it'll
town.
take us straight without you know. Thankfully it's not actually that quick of a vehicle.
Time for some road rage. Bart Simpson.
But it can also, I mean, I guess depending where your vehicle spawns, it can just completely knock it over to the side. Meaning that you've got to run to get in the car and try and keep up with it, or it disappears. Okay, we should be nearly there. Yeah, you can just see the limo on the side. Now it says talk to the limo driver, but this happens regardless, even if you just hit it. Is that you'll end up racing it to the squid part, although obviously the limo is actually quite quick, meaning that if you give it the head start it sits after, like that, it becomes quite tricky to catch up with it. So it's best that you just hit the car and start racing immediately,
What's my name?
otherwise you may have a bad time.
Dude, better not have scratched my car.
It doesn't take shortcuts though. I don't think it even takes the ramp.
Mess you up.
See that little bit of time. It might take the ramp though, I can't remember. But we done it.
Thy name is Bart.
Wasn't too bad. Now, again, you're going to want to be quick on your feet with this one, so I'm going to park up about like this. So let's talk to Krusty.
Krusty, listen carefully. Aliens are handing out free laser guns and cola that makes you go crazy. It'll be a massacre. The streets will be littered with lasered off limbs and heads.
Yeah, right. And I'm getting into the Country Western Hall of Fame. It just ain't gonna happen, kid.
Oh, I just gotta find evidence. Who do I know that's smart enough to prove this alien conspiracy? Bumblebee Man? Comic book guy? Disco Stew? That's it. A nerd! Professor Frink!
Alright, Lab Coat Keeper, find and follow Professor Frink. This one can also be tricky because guess what? We're following the hover car even though canonically we destroyed that thing, but he's got it back. Well, I guess he might have just built a second one. Now, just like the this little piggy from last time, you're basically relying on not getting screwed over by traffic, which, as you have seen in this game already, is not something you should be able to rely upon, because they can screw you up. And obviously the hover car is, well, even though he's going quite slow at the moment, he can still get away from you real quick. And also, you don't bother trying to anticipate his moves, because sometimes he just does random loops that are seemingly for no point, but you might think, well, rightly, he's going to be going to the observatory, but he's not going to go in quite a straight line. Because you saw that, he just did a loop around the bowler and went right back to the bottom and went back up again. He's going to do it again. Don't worry about that. So don't try and think, oh, I know where it's going to go. Because you don't. But he's not going down. Oh, no, he ain't. He's going back down this way. Gonna grab a wrench.
It's totally not supposed to happen.
Okay, and he does another loop for whatever reason. Genuinely has no reason to be doing this whatsoever unless that hover car's going out of control again. He doesn't go all the way down to the bottom that time though. So again, if you're thinking now it's going to go back down there again, he's not. But from this point on I think he does just go straight to the observatory. So, should be okay. I say you guys should make guesses as to where he's going. I can, because I've played this game so many times I know what he's doing. Allow me to be your esteemed tutor for this game. Oh, you just ran over a policeman. I think that's probably a crime. There we go, this should be it, I think. There we go. There's our 4 missions of the episode done. Let's just clear it around the observatory. For the rest of the episode. I think both the wager race and the final race are around here. You can see the final races. The checkpoint's just outside there. That is the checkpoint race with Ralph, so that's the last one we actually need to do.
If I didn't play so many video games, I'd be in better
for 100%. I think the wager race is in the same position it was in level 3, you know, just outside the motel. But we'll not bother with either, because I don't think we've got the time for it really. Only got a couple of minutes. And I guess we could do the checkpoint race if we wanted, but we've got to clear out some things in the observatory. Including the same gags. So just rush through, there's no point hanging around for him. Exactly the same as they were in level 3. If you're that bothered about what they look like, just go back to the level 3 videos and watch them. But that should be all 3 of the gags. I think. Yeah. We've actually got another minute and a half. Okay. What I'm going to do is quickly just clear out the motel
work off my gut
area. And like I said, there might be the wager race down there, so we might finish over there. Oh no, the wager race isn't there. Oh yeah, it is there. Oh no, it's in Krusty-Lu. That's where it is. Not Krusty-Lu, alright, Camp Krusty. It's the Gamma doll. Quite easy to miss that one because it's kind of hidden behind all these trees. So, it's down here. From Krusty Gets Cancelled, a multi-talented dummy outperformed Krusty and took over his time slot and his fans. Checks will not be honoured. Okay, clear that bit out. Just do this area around here. There might still be another wasp. Oh, way to miss the vending machine there, dude.
Oh, this
Oh,
is too
like,
cool for
no.
school.
Oh, there it is. Okay, back over 5,000. Sweet. Although we've only spent, what was it, 400 this outfit? So,
I'll never lose these love handles.
at the moment we've not tallied up what we need to make up that missing 1,500, but it's fine. Okay, I'm just going to take us back up here. I think we'll start up next episode with the checkpoint race, just because it's here.
Hey, that's totally not supposed
And then
to happen.
move on to balancing out the missions and everything else. So let's have a look at our level progress. So we've gone to 51.1%. Wow, we're just about scraping it there. Yeah, we're quite down on WASP cameras, but obviously most of those are around Squidport, so that's gonna, obviously, it's gonna hold us back, but we'll pick it up in the next episode. So yeah, like I said, next time we'll be speaking to Professor Frink. We'll finish up that last checkpoint race and finish up level 6. Yeah, that's basically all there is to it. So before we wrap up, let me thank my amazing patrons. My £5 plus patrons are Ron Hyler and Ever the Snake. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 plus patrons in the description down below. And on screen you'll see a credit to my £1 plus patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It's truly appreciated and it goes a long way to helping the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to join those patrons, you can find a link in the description down below to my Patreon page. But you don't have to do that because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. I'll see you guys in episode 12. Bye guys.